One of my strengths in the grill sales call was using a line of reactive questioning in order to respond to a concern the prospect brought up about an incident that occurred at one of his parks. These questions, which involved me reacting to the information the prospect had just provided, allowed me to more effectively understand why he was interested in buying our non-lighting grills to replace the ones he already had. I asked him to give a reason for why he was not satisfied with the grills, which led to him giving more information about this incident. By placing these questions in the fourth step of the selling process, I was able to effectively understand the customer's needs. One weakness I found when recollecting the sales call was that I asked too many closed-ended questions at the beginning. These questions limit the prospect's response to one or two words. These questions included such things as how many grills do you have and do you like your current maintenance plan, which, while helpful, hindered my performance since I continued to use these questions all the way through the fourth step of the sales process. It was not until I asked him, "Are you satisfied with your grills?" and began my line of reactive questioning that I was able to effectively move the sale forward. A strength I had in the sales call was showing the prospect the looming losses he faced if he did not change the grills in his parks. This was done in accordance with prospect theory, which says that losses loom larger than gains, and that while customers are risk averse when they are gaining, they are risk seeking when losing. By having the prospect mentally account for these losses, he was better able to understand his situation and see it in a way that he had not previously done. As a result of this, the prospect became more risk-seeking in his purchase of our grills, even going so far as to abandon his initial sticking point on the price of the grills that he had so aggressively fought for before the looming losses were introduced. My other weakness in the sales call was not effectively listening to the prospect when it came to grill maintenance. Because I sensed that the prospect was saying exactly what I had prepared for, I did not listen to what the prospect was saying both verbally and non-verbally to me, which also led me to not understanding and interpreting the content and context of what he was saying. This also led me to not correctly evaluating his message, since I had already agreed with what I thought the prospect was saying before he even had a chance to say it. Finally, my response to the prospect made me appear entirely off base because I repeated what I had prepared to say to him, which led to a confused look and a little bit of embarrassment on my part. My response should have involved giving him feedback based on what he said and encouraging him to elaborate on what he wanted out of the maintenance plan. By misusing the sire pyramid in this way, I had to work harder since I had to rebuild his trust in me to hear out all of his concerns.